It's girl Shonda in Charlotte, and I'm going to do 30 minutes of walking today for you guys. So bear with me while I get my utensils out and while I check the volumes, make sure all of my microphones are on. I think so. All right, let me get my TikTok audience. Why is this so bright? Is it this? Let me turn that back on. Hold on. Lighting. Okay. All right, y'all. Hey, YouTube. Let me get TikTok going. All right. I want to be able to stand in one location and you guys could both see me. All right. Let's see. I might have to bring my YouTube audience a little bit closer. Hey, TikTok. It's your girl Shonda in Charlotte. I'm getting ready to walk for 30 minutes on my walking bed. Hey, Mavi. And I wanted to bring you guys along with that. So, hey, YouTube. Hey, TikTok. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. Okay. So, this is going to be really fun today. We're going to do walking and chatting. I am going to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that I find useful in my life. So I'm going to add a couple of things for you guys. And we'll see how it all goes. All right. Let's see what else. Hey, everybody. YouTube, y'all come on in. I'm going to get my walking pad out in just a moment. Hey, everybody. Come on in and join. I told you guys that I was going to go live every single day to get my 30 minutes of walking. I'm off today. So I was like, let me just go ahead and go live so that you guys could see me doing the work. We're going to ramp back up here over the next couple of weeks. My goal is for June 4th, for not June 4th, June 27th to commence, well, to be the ending of the 30 days of walking. So we're doing 30 days of walking, 30 minutes every single day, at least 30 minutes. You can do longer. If you guys are joining me in this goal, then, and today is your day one, that's fine. It'll be June 28th. But if you started yesterday with me doing the 30 minutes of walking, then June 27th will make 30 days. So, in case you're just joining me, hi, my name is Shonda. I live in Charlotte. I am someone who takes health very seriously. I have a family history of diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Um, what else does my family have? Not in my immediate family, but family history of cancer, breast cancer. Um, what else? Yeah. So currently, I don't have any of those diagnoses, but I do have some things that keep the weight on me, like PCOS, which has now been renamed to PMOS. So, polycystic ovarian syndrome has now been relabeled to polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome. So, what we know, or what we thought we knew about PCOS, was that it affected, or it was for people who had cysts in their ovaries. Not everybody who has the diagnoses actually has cysts. I am one of the particular people, I actually do, but it has affected me over the past probably 20 years, and I didn't know it. Also, I am in perimenopause, and so weight sticks to you. You have to do specific things like eat a lot of protein, and there's some controversy about creatine for people in perimenopause. And also, lifting weights has been proven to be helpful, not strenuous cardio exercising, but lifting. So, my goal for going live every single day is to show you guys that you can do it. There are 24 hours in a day. If you sleep 8 of those hours, you still got 16. If you work 8 hours, you still got 8 hours to do 30 minutes. So that means you have 16 opportunities in the remaining 8 hours of days that you're not sleeping or working to do 30 minutes of walking. And it does not have to be brisk walking, it does not have to be running. It just needs to be walking. So, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to walk at 1.0 starting out, and then I'm going to ramp it up to 2.0. In a normal setting, when I'm used to it, when my body gets used to it, I can do 3.0, 4.0. Okay. My goal in all of this ultimately is to be able to run a 10-minute mile. So, I'm going to gradually increase my speed on the walking pad, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. So, all right, so let me get back out here. Hey, y'all. All right, so I'm going to go and let me know if you guys can hear me. Hey, Allison. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Mavs fan. Hey, Miyoki. Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Yvette. You guys let me know if y'all can hear me well. And in the meantime, I'm going to go grab the walking pad and I'm going to set it up. Okay. So if you're watching my TikTok live, then you are seeing the Zen Active under desk walking pad slash treadmill for homes. You guys can check that out. I also have a few other things in my shopping cart, which we're going to talk about. Everything that I have on essentially is something that you can get off the TikTok. I'm going to have to talk to these brands about being able to promote the products on other platforms other than TikTok. So right now, if you want to be able to see the Zen Active walking pad that I'm getting ready to bring out, then you're gonna have to be on my TikTok live. But this T-shirt actually came from TikTok. The company that I bought it from is still on TikTok, but they do not have this shirt available in the States. But the shorts are from TikTok. You can find it in the shopping cart if you click that. The shoes that I have on are from the TikTok shop. The what else? Oh, and the walking pad that I'm getting ready. Let me go grab the walking pad so you guys can see it. And I'm gonna show. I wanted to not bring it out until I went live, so that you guys could see how functional and how easy it is to bring this out. Also, the microphones that I have on are available on the TikTok shop. So you will see the microphones as well. So this walking pad actually has rollers on it. So that's one of the reasons I like it. I used to keep it in here in this is like my living space. I used to keep it in here pushed up against the wall. It wasn't hurting anything, but I'm trying to keep my apartment from being so cluttered. As you can see on top of my dining room table, I have stuff on there. So yeah, so the walking pad has wheels on it. The wheels are on this side, and see how, just to give you an idea, I'm about 5'6". So this is how tall the walking pad is. But it's one that you can put underneath your desk. And like if are a corporate girly, like how I used to be, then and you can pull your chair out and just put this under it and just be walking. I used to, as a supervisor, I used to sit in meetings that would last, y'all, upwards of 4 hours. And so if I had that time back for the year and a half that I was a supervisor, if I had that time back, then I could have just been walking on this Zen Active walking pad. Let me tell you, I probably would have been already dropped the weight that I'm trying to lose. So this is the Zen Active walking pad. It's not even heavy, y'all. Um, I'm above 200 pounds, so I can carry it, but I can also walk on this. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So it comes with this main unit. Let me get the power cord and the remote because it comes with a remote. I don't have to look for stuff. Okay, so it comes with this remote. Matter of fact, let me take the mirroring off so that you guys can read anything that I'm showing you. So it comes with this remote. The remote has different functions. So this is the power. This is if you want to pause it, and I'm going to get into how this pausing really works. And then you can increase the speed, you can put it on a timer, all kinds of things. And then it has like this little strap for your wrist. I really enjoy this because I can be somewhat of a clumsy person. So just having that right there lets me know that I can just maneuver the walking pad with no problem. All right. So I keep the cord together with the little rubber band. So this is the power cord. So essentially, thank you for the follow. Lucky Lou, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all make sure you share the live out. If you're watching right now, you're not currently following me, make sure you follow me and then share the live out. Double tap the middle of the screen. It's free. I greatly appreciate it. Anthony Keepler, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for all of you guys that are joining me. And then to my YouTube audience, let me not fall. So yeah, this comes with like three main components. You have the main unit, which you guys see right here. And then you have the power cord. And then you have the remote. And I'm telling you, it's so crucial. Now, I already did this yesterday, so I don't have to move anything. So all I do, and I don't know, maybe I need to bring it back a little bit. So I'm gonna bring it back a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more. Okay. And then you just plug this in. Plug it into your power outlet. I have a strip right here. So I'm just gonna plug that in. And then for safety reasons, and I absolutely love the fact that Zen Active has this extra feature so that when you plug it in, it's not automatically on. YouTube, can y'all see this? I can't see whether or not y'all can see this or not. I might have to bring it back a little bit more. All right, I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. Okay, so YouTube should be able to see this. So again, it comes with three main components. It's the main piece, the power cord, and then the remote. So what I love about the fact that even when you plug it in, it's not on. So that way you don't accidentally hurt yourself, hurt somebody, get your finger stuck or anything like that. So it's a power switch right here. You just turn that on. Y'all can check this out. It's pinned right now, but if you want to check out any of the products that I have, hey Sexy Kitty, hey Hunter Melon, hey Mad Dog, if you want to check any of the products that I have in my shopping cart right now. You can go there right now and you can see that I have my YouTube people. Okay. So yeah. Um what is showing for right now is even cheaper than when I bought it. But this is probably like what, maybe a foot and a half wide, you know? And so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. So they call it a Zen Active. The Zen Active company calls it a under the desk walking pad or treadmill. You're gonna hear me just call it a walking pad, and it's so super simple to use. Like I said, the remote, it just, I think it came with a battery in it, but it's easy to replace the batteries. And what I do is I automatically go ahead and get on it so that I'm not having to try to keep up, and then I'm not automatically trying to keep up with how fast it's going and end up tripping myself and maybe possibly hurting myself. So to start it, you just hit the play button on the remote, and it's going to give you a 3 count. So it's going to count down from 3, and it starts out at point 0.5. Now, of course, point 0.5 is way too slow for me. So I'm going to pump it up, and you just hit the plus sign on the remote. I'm pumping it up to 1.0. Now, this Zen Active walking pad toggles between the time, so the time that you're on the machine, and the speed. And of course, I told you guys that I'm going 1.0, so that's the speed that I'm going. It tells you the distance. I haven't gone anywhere yet. And then it tells you the amount of calories. Now, I don't know how accurate the calories are going to be because, all of us burn at a different rate. And so this is just kind of like an estimate based on how much time and distance and speed that you're going. Okay. So as long as you're alive, you're burning calories. This is just an estimate. It's not a true indication of the actual calories that you're burning. But you guys make sure you check out this Zen Active walking pad. And I'm just going to keep it at 1.0 for right now, and then I'll increase it. But it is pinned right now. I bought this over a year ago. Last year, from like January to maybe April 2025, I would go live every single day and walk. Matter of fact, let me increase this. I feel like I'm walking too slow. So I've increased it to 1.5. All of the beeps that you're hearing is me increasing it. It increases by a tenth of a mile with every hit, every push of the plus sign. So if it starts out at 0.5, if you hit the plus sign one time, it's going to go to 0.6. So you just keep hitting it until you get to wherever you want. There are instructions in the event of this walking pad going, like the belt, like going to one side or the other. If you hear something, you can adjust it. It comes with a tool to adjust it. It also comes with some oil in case your belt, it needs oiling, which it kind of sounds like mine might need to. But you can kind of tell the space on either side. You kind of want to make sure the space on either side of the belt is equal. Most of us walk bending to one side or the other. You might not notice it, but if you're right-handed, more than likely you probably put more stress on your right side of your body. And so that's why the belts tend to lean over time to one side or the other. But check out that walking pad. Now I'm going to pause it and I'm going to tell you guys I love the pausing feature. I have literally paused this walking pad for hours on end. I will get started. Like last year, I used to get started, and my kid was playing flag football, and she just had stuff that she was needing to do. She's in plays and things like that, and I realized I need to go pick her up. I need to go do something. I paused it, and I did not lose any of the time that I had put in. So if my goal ultimately is to do 30 minutes of walking every single day, that can be cumulative, right? So if I had a Fitbit on, or a Whoop, or an Apple Watch, or some other digital watch that was tracking my steps, it would be tracking how long I'm walking. It would be tracking my steps and everything. But specifically, intentional walking is what this Zen Active Walking Pad will help you do. You can pause it for however long, come back, and you have not lost the time, you have not lost the distance. It'll still be at the same speed that you left it on. So, again, let me just show you the remote. Thank you so much, Shanine Cooper, for following me. Make sure you guys, if you're watching right now, and you're not already following me, that you are following me. If you're on my YouTube channel, make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm going to go live every day. I started yesterday. Yesterday was the first day in a while that I have gone live to walk 30 minutes on this walking pad, and I've had it over a year. It's held up pretty fine. It is one of the things that um, makes sense to me and my ADHD brain, undiagnosed ADHD brain. I can actually pick this up. It has wheels on it, and I just store it right behind my door in my bedroom. So it does not take up a whole lot of space, and I love that. Let's see who else. So y'all double tap the middle of the screen for me. It's free to do. If you're just sitting there watching, I greatly appreciate it. Michael says he would prefer to have the rails on the sides. That's up to you. I don't need the rails. I'm 46, about to be 47. I'm a former athlete. Thank you. The t-shirt, the shirt that I have on, Michael. I did get off the TikTok shop, but the company that makes it is still on TikTok shop, but they no longer make, or they don't have it available. So there's that. I do have videos talking about these shirts from this company. I think it's called CLCC Designs. Okay. All right. So I'm going to unpin this and let me just talk about a few other things that I have in my shopping cart. So I'm going to pin these real quick. So before I get back on this walking pad, I just want to show you guys that I got these shorts from off of the shop, the TikTok shop as well. I buy a lot of things off of the TikTok shop, and I use them every single day. These are kind of like little lounge, shorts or whatever. You could use them for like PJs. You could use them for a workout. I don't usually wear these outside because I got kind of a big booty, and I don't want these thighs out in public, but I will put them on when I'm walking on this walking pad. So I think I got which one is this? I think I got the 6-pack. Let me see what it is. No, this is a 7 count. So yeah, I have the 7 count, which has the gray. It's like a magenta, red, pink, black, green, and blue. So as you guys follow me, as you're here for all of the different things that I'm going to do on live, you're probably going to see them. And in fact, I've had them for a while. If you go back and look at some of my other videos, you will see the different colors of these featured in here. Right now, the 7-pack is $29.95, so you can grab that. As always, before you check out, see if you have any TikTok shop coupons that might be applicable um, to apply before you check out. But I think this is a good deal. For 7 pairs of shorts, you can actually get you these. And if you are a work from home girly like me, you're a mom, you work from home, you just like to have something on that's comfortable, that's cute. You can, throw some shirts on with it and whatnot. But yeah, these are the shorts, and they are pinned right now. They will continue to be in my. Thank you for liking the live, Datura. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yay! So you can grab these from my shopping cart, and they'll always be in my TikTok shop showcase. So even if I'm not live, even if you can't get them right now, if you come back to my page, that's why it's important to follow me. So make sure you're following me, make sure you're sharing the live out so that other people who might need or might would like some of the things that I'm featuring today, they would be able to see that. All right. So that's that. You can go ahead and grab those if you would like. Thank you so much, Datura. I really appreciate you. What state are you watching from? Y'all let me know what state y'all are watching from. I just like to know that. All right. So, as you can see, and as you'll probably hear me say, I'm actually live on two platforms right now, and I'm not using any special software. I just have two phones. So I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. Um, thank you so much. Okay, Crush. I appreciate that. So I'm using these microphones that I got from the TikTok shop, and I love them. I have this one here um, that I got pinned right now. It comes with two microphones. So, like, if you are doing an interview, this is great for like podcast equipment. So, if you're someone who needs to have guests on your podcast, or if you have a podcast and you want to feature someone, you don't have to worry about people not being able to hear your guest because it comes with two different microphones. So you can go ahead and pin one to yourself, pin one to your guest, and then they can hear. And the beautiful part about having these microphones is that when you have certain things, like I have my sliding door open, I don't know if you guys can even hear the cars going by. I'm on the third floor in an apartment complex. There's lots of noise, dogs, people running. Sometimes when I have the TV on, it mutes out all of the background noise. So, and it's a really cute microphone setup. So all you have to do, and the beautiful thing about this one is that it comes with an adapter to where if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, so it has the C port and the old iPhone component as well. As a matter of fact, let me go grab it for you guys because I want to show you guys that even though I walk away from the phone as well, when I walk away from the phone, I'm walking away from my live. You guys can still hear me. So, just be careful with that. If you are a content creator and you're going to the bathroom, you might want to take your microphone off because you don't want people to hear you in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? But I would just like pause the live or end the live before I do that. So these are the microphones. Let me make sure this is the right one. Yeah. So this is the microphone. This is what it comes in. This is what it looks like, right? And I got it pinned right now. It's only $14. Let me tell you what all it does. I'm going to pin this one back to my shirt so I don't have to hold it. It comes with a clip so that you can clip it to yourself. And like I said, if you have a podcast and you have a guest on your podcast, guess what? There's an extra one for your guests. So you just have to make sure there's a little button on the back side that you just push that button right there to activate the microphone. I don't need to activate the second one because it's just me. All right. And then it has some, if you don't like these little fuzzy covers, it comes with some additional covers like the regular covers. So you have that. And then this is what I was talking. So this is an extra clip for the second microphone to clip to someone. But this is what I was talking about. So if you guys have an iPhone, like the old iPhone input, then this is what you would put this on top of the little connector and then plug it into your phone. So this is the microphone. I like to use this whenever I'm going live because I have tons of videos, y'all. Tons of videos where I'm talking and I'm feeling like I'm having to scream. And it's one thing when you're trying to work out and you're trying to, have a conversation. And like my walking pad is not really close up to the phone, so I don't want to have to scream. The microphones cut out the background noise. They allow you to be able to walk wherever, to be hands free because you can pin them to your shirt, to your dress, to your apron, to wherever, and still people can be able to hear you. So that's the microphone spiel. Let's see what else we got before I get back. All right, and then I'm gonna take my shoes off in just a minute. But let's get back to the walking. Thank you so much. Hello, SC Realtor. All right, so see how I was sitting there talking to you guys about a whole nother product? I didn't lose not 1 second. So I'm just gonna hit the play button again and the walking pad starts back up. So I'm at 3 minutes of walking. Even though I've been on this live longer than 3 minutes, the intentional walking that I wanna do, this Zen Active walking pad is going to capture that for me. So all I have to do is hit the pause button, hit the play button whenever I'm toggling between getting on and getting off of this walking pad. All right. So if you guys want to check out the walking pad, it is in my shopping cart below. Also, if you want to check out the shorts that I have on, it's in my shopping cart below. The shoes that I have on, which I'm going to show you an up close version in here in just a little bit, but you can check those out as well. And then even the insoles that I have inside of my shoes, because I have plantar fasciitis, so I need a little bit of help. Um, those are also in the shopping cart. I actually have a little bit of makeup on. I have on the Lake Rain Skin Tint. I have on the Color Pop Lippy pencil and lippy lipstick, I guess you would call it. And so there's that. Let me see. What blush did I put on? Oh, I used the Makeup Forever blush. I'll have to grab those. I'll have to put those in the cart as well. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me go ahead and add those and I'll go grab those real quick. Hey, Tamika. Hey, girl. Hey. I'm over here. Okay, so let's see. It's the Makeup Forever. Skin Essentials palette. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add it to my cart. Let's see what else I have in here. Yeah, I got the lip liner, the lip pencil, the shoes, the Makeup Forever palette. Oh, it was the Lake Rain skin tint. I bought it off the TikTok shop as well. So if you like how I did my makeup today, oh, I can't add it. I must not have. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I can add it real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I can. I think this is the right one. Hopefully it's the right one, y'all. I'll go grab it just to be sure. So it's in my shopping cart. But let me go grab them so I can show you guys. Okay. So yeah. All right. So let me just show you guys this real quick, and then you guys can just grab it whenever you feel like it. All right. So I'm gonna pin this. This is, y'all know I'm a TikTok shop affiliate, so I like stuff like this. This is the Lake Rain Skin Boosted Skin Tint, and I forgot what color. I think this color is 3, if I'm not mistaken. I bought 3 of them of what I thought might be my color, and I know I have a filter on right now, but just know that the filter is not really that much too far off of what my skin actually looks like. So it actually is a really good match. You can't really see. So if you just want to have a look for yourself that's just like, I'm not doing anything too spectacular, but even if I was, this is so good. So this is the Lake Rain Serum Boosted Skin Tint. So that's that. It doesn't cost them a whole lot, but I bought 3 of them, and I found the color within that 3 that fits. Okay. And then if you want to see what's on my cheeks, all right. So right now I got the Makeup Forever HD Skin Essentials Multi-Use Cream Foundation and Blush palette. I believe that's what this is. It's the all over face palette is actually what it was. This goes to show you that I actually use this. I have nothing left in this pan right here. Actually, in this pan, there's nothing left. I the brown one I kind of use like contour, but the color that I have on my cheeks right now is, I think it was, yeah, it's this middle one right here. I was barely scraping that middle one on the top right there. What I love about Makeup Forever and this particular Skin Essentials kit is that you can use these all over your face. So you could use this, maybe I'll do something for you guys real quick. So I didn't put any eyeshadow on, but all of this can be used like eyeshadow. It can be used as concealer. It can be used as blush. It can be used as lipstick. It can be used as contour. It can be used as almost anything. So let's do that. Now, I didn't add any color on my eyelashes. What you're seeing right now is just a function of the filter that I have on. But I can just take this. It's so creamy. You can just add this. And let me do it for my YouTube audience too. You can just add this real quick to your eyelids. So like you really don't need anything else unless you needed like eyeliner. But I'm probably there's probably a way that you could do that. And eyebrow and eyeliner is the only thing that's missing from this. But this could be eyeshadow, it could be concealer, it could be blush, it could be contour, it could be um, a whole all over face palette is essentially what this is. So because I want to try to stay cute for y'all, I put a little bit of this on and see it has, you get 12 pans of product that you can use all over your face. So it's really good for people who are on the go. So if you're a mom like me, I have a kid who plays flag football, and so I keep this in my purse. So if I want to throw a little something on while I'm in the car while my husband's driving, I can use this as foundation. That was the other thing. So yeah, you can use it as eyeshadow, foundation, concealer, blush, contour, lipstick. You can even use it as like a eyebrow enhancer. So you can use it like highlight and all that. It just depends on the color that you get. But you get 12 pans of product. That's so good. This, I think I spent, they had a flash sale or something going on. So I think I might have spent like $60 or something like that on this. All right. And then I use, let me add this. Let me do this real quick. So I have fallen in love with ColourPop. And this particular ColourPop item that I'm going to show you, Auntie is 46, so I got to put on glasses, y'all. I love this one. I think it's called On Ice. No, this is called Good Times. Good Times. I use this like a liner. Even though it's like a lippy, I use it like a liner and then I put a different color on it. And so I had a bright red lipstick. When I put this color on, see what? Because I like how brown it is, you get so much pigment with this. So because I have a lot of pink in my lip, anything that I put on is going to turn pinkish. So having something like this ColourPop lippy pencil, is so good, y'all. It helps me get those browns that I love. So that's that. And it came with a whole set. So you can get this for 20, you can get the whole set for like 24. Hold on. Let me see. I think I might have, you can just check that out. Hold on. Let me grab the other thing. I think I did the eyeliners. Okay. Not the eyeliners. Okay, so this is the duo. This is the pencils and the lipstick. This is 46. So if you want to get both of them, which is what I did, you can get it for 46. So this one is called, like I said, it's called Good Times. Show it to my YouTube audience too. Can't let y'all be out. All right, so there's that. So for this makeup look today, let me unpin this. For this makeup look today, I used these three products plus like two more. So like I use this Lake Rain Serum Boosted Skin Tint as my foundation. I use the Makeup Forever All Over Skin Essentials palette for my blush and for my eyeshadow. And then I use a ColourPop Lippy for my eyeliner. I mean, not eyeliner. I keep saying eyeliner for my lip liner. And then I use my own. I use my own eyeliner and liquid eyeliner and lipstick for this comp. So this the brown is used as lip liner, and then I put a red on. So my lippy combo is a little bit different. All right, so let's get back to this walking pad though, because I need to finish my 30 minutes. But I wanted to show you guys that. Let me pin the walking pad again. All right, so let's continue doing my 30 minutes of walking. All right, so I'm gonna get back on it. All right. So, but you guys can check out all of my products in my shopping cart. And I have sold a few of these walking pads, and I've not heard any negative reviews back from people. I'm over 200 pounds. If I can get on here, you're more than likely to get on it. But you can go to click on click on the cart, click on the product that's pinned right now, and see what the weight limits are. And if you're teetering on the max of the weight limit, just think about when you lose 10 or 15 pounds that you might actually be able to use it. So go ahead and grab it while it's on sale. I spent a little bit more than it is showing right now. It's showing at $107. This is a product that normally is $179. So you're talking about a $180 product that right now is discounted to 170. And check your coupons to see if there's any applicable TikTok shop coupons. So go and grab this. It comes with this main. It's very user friendly. When it was shipped to me, it was shipped in a box that showed me that the company who put this together, Zen Active, they care about you receiving the product in good standing. It had like 2x4s in there. And granted, there's probably somebody who lifts weight that had to bring up my 2 flights of stairs. I'm on the 3rd floor, but they put it next to my door. I was able to drag it in here. My husband, there was nothing my husband had to put together. I actually just opened the box myself, and I think there's a video out. It's either in my historical stories or it's actually on my page. You can go and see me taking it out of the box, like unboxing this walking pad. And I know Michael was saying that he would prefer the ones that have the rails on it. I'm a former athlete. I'm trying to get back in shape to where I can be a current athlete. So I don't need the rails. So, because this is one that can fit under your desk. If you have the rails and it's not one that you can fit under your desk. So this is a different type of machine than the one you see people with the rails. This is compact enough to fit up under your desk. So what Zen Active calls this is the under the desk walking pad / treadmill. So if you're like me, how I used to work in corporate America as a supervisor, and I would be in meetings for 3-4 hours. Even if it's just an hour meeting, go ahead and put this under your desk, under your work desk. Move your chair out the way and pump it up. I'm gonna pump this up to 2.0. All right. My goal, in case you weren't on here when I first started, my goal is to walk for 30 minutes every single day. I have been talking to you guys about the products in my shopping cart, but I've been on this specifically for 8 minutes. So I'm going to continue to talk, and you guys can check out this Zen Active walking pad in my shopping cart. I got it pinned right now, so go grab it. It's on an amazing deal, actually. You got almost $80 off of the price. So when I get at 10 minutes, I'll unpin it because I want to make sure that this doesn't take longer than it needs to. But I'm pinning it right now for all of you folks who think that you can't exercise. At excuse me, at my age, I'm 46, about to be 47 in a couple of weeks. At this age, we don't need strenuous exercise. I am 46, about to be 47. I'm in perimenopause. I have certain reproductive diagnoses. So I don't need to do strenuous exercise. And in fact, it's hard on my knees because like I said, I'm a former athlete. So I have deteriorated cartilage, which I'm taking collagen for. But some of the damage that is done from being a consummate athlete has already been done. So what this walking pad allows is low intensity, low impact, but it also, if you want high intensity and high impact, just turn it up, just increase the speed. And it goes up, I believe, to 5.0. So I'm gonna keep walking on this until I get to 10 minutes and then I'll pause it again. But, and for all of the content creators, okay, we got 10 minutes, hold on. Let me pause it. And it just takes a few seconds to stop so that you don't hurt yourself. You don't have to worry about jumping off, okay? So you guys can check that out, grab it. I'm gonna unpin this. Okay. All right, now let's just talk. Okay, let's just talk. Now that I don't have the products, anything pinned, because if I'm on live and I've got a product pinned and I'm not talking about that product, TikTok don't like that. Because what TikTok does, the algorithm, this is for all the content creators out there. What TikTok does for the TikTok Shop affiliates, whenever you pin a product, that is automatically going to be a highlight. So if you pin a product after you get off live, TikTok is going to clip that piece while you had the product pinned as a highlight. So that if you wanted to, you could post just that clip and attach the product and get your sales from that. So I am a TikTok Shop affiliate. I would not be able to pin products for you if I was, and that just means that I get a small commission when you guys purchase products. Make sure you guys are following me if you're listening in. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you double tap in the middle of the screen. But ultimately, I do all of this, yes, to make money, but also to improve my health. You don't need to get out here and run 30 miles. You don't need to do 47,000 steps every day. You just need to walk for 30 minutes. You would not believe how many people work from home, our moms, our dads, are unemployed, or who are just disabled to where they can't get around like they used to or get around at all. But if you are able to walk, even if you're just walking around your apartment, then this product is for you. You can get this Zen Active walking pad and get it to work for you, because all you need is 30 minutes of walking. It is statistically shown that people who walk at least 30 minutes a day improve their lives. I know you guys are probably sick of me saying this, but about 10 years ago, I dropped so much weight from just walking. I was so super surprised by the fact that I was able to drop as much weight as I was with just walking. Let me set the story. Let me set the scene for you. My kid was over 2 years old. So this was probably she was born in 2009. So this was probably like 2011, 2012. I started working. No, she was probably 5. Because I think when I started working was when she went to kindergarten. Yeah. So she was 1 in 2010. So she would have been 5 in 2015. That sounds right. 2015, I started back working once my kid went to kindergarten. And I did not have a car. I'm talking to you about working because we couldn't afford a lot of stuff. We had daycare. And part of the reason that I wasn't working before she was 5 was because we found it to be very difficult in Charlotte, North Carolina, to take care of a baby, to put them in daycare, to work, to maintain 2 car payments, rent, and everything else associated with having a small family. So we made the decision for me not to work and for me to just take care of the kid, take care of the house while my husband worked. And when she was out of diapers and available to go to kindergarten, which was about age 5, we were able to allow me to go back to work. And I had to make a plan because we only had one vehicle at the time. And my husband worked in Concord, North Carolina, which is quite a distance away from where we were. At the time, we were in Mid-Hill. And even though things have changed since the pandemic, like it really was quite a time. If you can imagine, and I'm pausing it real quick. I think I see somebody saying something. I can't see what they're saying. Whew. Okay, I thought somebody had said something. All right, so we lived in Mint Hill. My husband worked in Concord. It was at least an hour drive for him with traffic, and so he had to have the car because, and I'm almost at 15 minutes, y'all. So we're halfway there. So he needed to have the car. So in order for me to work, I had to map out how I needed to get to work. So I called the Charlotte Transit and they were able to tell me how to get to my job. And so I was able to get an express bus from the Hill because at the time the bus system, and it's still not as extensive here in the Charlotte metro area, but at the time that I was doing this in 2015, 2016, it wasn't nearly as spread out as it is now. So I had to get an express bus from Mint Hill into the bus station, get on a train, take the train to a certain stop, get off the train and walk to the local bus stop, get on the bus, it drive me all the way to in front of my job, but it didn't put me out right in front of the door. I actually had to get off the bus, walk down a hill to the front door. So after doing that a couple of times, I realized that I needed to have sneakers, I needed to have a bottle of water, I needed to have deodorant, a wash rag, I needed to have a baseball cap or visor, some sunglasses, and I needed to have a backpack so that I wasn't carrying like a suitcase, briefcase, and my purse. So I got all those things and I made my journey twice a day. So let me repeat it for you. From Mint Hill, North Carolina, I walked from my apartment to the express bus stop, got on the bus at probably like 6 o'clock in the morning. That bus took me to the bus depot in Uptown Charlotte, where I had to get off of it, walk up some stairs, get on a train, take the train from the bus depot in Uptown Charlotte to a specific location so that I could get to the local bus stop. But when I got off the train, I had to walk down some stairs and walk like a block to the local bus stop, wait for the bus, get on the bus. Sometimes I would get me a Bojangles biscuit, or there was a QT gas station nearby, get me something to drink from the QT gas station. Get on a local bus, the bus would take me to where I was working. I would get off the bus and walk down a hill and walk into my job. Sometimes I'd have to go in the bathroom, freshen up depending on how brisk my walks were. Put on perfume, all the things. That was just the trip to work. I had to do the reverse in the evening. So in the evenings, I would get off at I think I got off at 4. I think I got off at 4 o'clock or even 4:30. I would walk up the hill, put my shoes on, clock out, put my shoes on, put my baseball cap on, put my sunglasses on, walk up the hill, wait for the bus, get on the bus, get off the bus at the train station, right? At the train stop, get on the train, take it into Uptown Charlotte to the bus depot. The train and the bus depot was one and the same. Get off the train, walk down some stairs, get on an express bus and take that all the way to Mint Hill, North Carolina. And where it would put me out at in Mint Hill, I had to walk either from the Harris Teeter or from that bus stop to my apartment complex. Saying all of that to say, I did that walking twice a day. It probably accumulated to an hour's worth of walking every single day. I did that for at least 6 months, until I was able to purchase a car from going to work. I qualified for bonus, and I was able to use that bonus money as a down payment on a car that I still have. It was a 20, what was it? A 2014 Hyundai Sonata, red, candy paint. Still got it, paid for. So that car ain't never going nowhere. You hear me? It's paid off. So when I got that car, using the money that I earned as a bonus from working that job that I had to get on the bus twice a day, get on 2 buses and a train twice a day. And from all that walking and maneuvering, I was able to drop weight. And this is how I know, y'all. This is how I know that walking works. That was where this whole story was meant to take you. So I wanted to show you guys that you don't have to do a whole lot of cardio. I'm sweating right now. This is 21 minutes. So we got less than 9 minutes left of walking to satisfy my quotient. I am sweating right now. I'm sweating here. I'm sweating in my face. I'm sweating under this wig. And I'm only at 2.0. So for all of you big girls like me, you want to know what you got to do? Start off with me. Start off with me in this 30 minutes of walking. It will drastically improve your life. We're going to do this for 30 days. We started yesterday, May 27th. I think yesterday was the 27th, or yesterday was the 28th. Yesterday was the 28th. Today's the 29th. Okay? So we started May 28th. We will end the challenge on June 27th, 2026. That'll be 30 days of walking 30 minutes per day. You can walk more than that if you so choose. What I would like for y'all to do is record yourselves doing the walking, right? Go live and walk. You don't even have to say nothing on your live. Just turn your phone on. You can point it down to your shoes if you don't want to be on camera, and walk for 30 minutes. Or you can get you a ring light like I have. I have 2 ring lights. I got one that has 1 stand, and I got 1 ring light that has 2 stands on it, so that if I wanted, I have a space enough for 3 phones, essentially what I'm trying to say. So if you wanted to, I'm at 23 minutes, y'all. So we got less than 7 minutes left of walking. And the amount of time that I have spent on this live is longer than that, because I've been telling you guys about the products that I'm using. And you can check those out. If you are on my TikTok live right now, there's a shopping cart, and it has everything that I'm wearing in there except for this t-shirt. The company that makes this t-shirt is still in the TikTok shop. The t-shirts are no longer available in the States. So you can get these shorts, you can get these shoes, you can get these insoles, you can get this walking pad, which comes with a power cord and a remote. You can get the Lake Rain Serum Boosted Skin Tint that I use for foundation. You can get the Makeup Forever Skin Essentials palette that I use for my blush and eyeshadow. You can get the Color Pop Lippy Combo Duo with the lip liners and lip pencils out of there. You get every single thing that I have on in this live from a TikTok shop. I enjoy the TikTok shop. I would appreciate you guys who are still watching if you would follow me on TikTok. If you're watching from YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm at a push on TikTok to get me to 10,000 followers. Once I hit 10,000 followers, TikTok will open up a whole new level of things for me. So I greatly appreciate you guys pushing out my content. Whenever you see me post content, whether it's to my stories, on my page, or go live, share it out. Even if you just share it to one person, I would greatly appreciate it if you share it to at least 5 people, because there's probably somebody in your network that looks like me, that's in my age group. I'm 46, about to be 47. I'm going through perimenopause. I have endometriosis and adenomyosis. I have eczema. You know, I'm overweight. And I have been living a sedentary lifestyle for at least the last couple of years. So I'm back on it. I'm taking my vitamins and supplements. I'm taking my medications. I'm taking time to relax and get my mental health together. I have enjoyed the past year and a half of not working a corporate job and not being responsible for 50 people like I used to be. I have been enjoying spending time with my daughter and my husband. I have been enjoying all of that, getting my life in order. Like DeAndre said, some things got out of hand. These thighs got out of hand. So what I'm doing to get them back together is I'm walking. I'm 26 minutes, y'all. Got less than 4 minutes left of the 30 minutes of walking. What I'm doing is walking for the next 30 days for 30 minutes every single day, starting May 28th through June 27th. Join me. That's my work phone. I'm off today, so it's just gonna have to ring. I appreciate every single one of you guys who come in my live. Even if you don't say anything, I appreciate you double tapping the middle of the screen to get me up to a certain amount of likes. If you want to send gifts, send gifts. If you want to share my live out, it's appreciated. It shows TikTok that the content that I'm making is appropriate and entertaining, or at least useful, at the very least, to people. And so share my live out to at least 5 people, even if you only share it to one. When you see me posting videos about the different vitamins and supplements that I'm taking, I would appreciate if you share those videos out. If you have groups, Facebook groups, Instagram groups, text message groups, share it in those. You never know who might be interested in getting them a walking pad, in getting them some pajama shorts, some shoes, some insoles, some makeup, some lipstick, whatever it is that I'm promoting on my page, share it to them. Don't think you know what somebody may or may not need or want. You will be surprised at how many people actually, big or small, would like to get their workout in. And if you want to see how much workout walking, I'm at 28 minutes, y'all. We've got less than 2 minutes left. If you want to see how much working out I'm doing, especially for somebody who comes from working from home and living a sedentary lifestyle, my face is sweating right now. And it's not because of the makeup. It's because I'm burning calories. This Zen Active Walking Pad, which is in my shopping cart, you guys should click on my shopping cart below. Check it out. We got less than a minute, y'all. It toggles between the time the speed, which I'm doing 2.0 right now. I'm not even going very fast. I'm doing 2.0 and I'm almost at a mile. It says 0.90. It goes from time to speed to distance and to calories. I burned 101 calories. I've already eaten breakfast. And that's another thing. Women like me, I'm 46, about to be 47. I'm in perimenopause. Women like me, we have to eat a lot of protein, not fatty protein, but good protein, you know, good fats, avocados, ground beef, sweet potatoes, spinach, stuff like that. All right, y'all, we down to the last few seconds. If you don't think that walking 30 minutes a day, every day, for the rest of your life is going to dramatically improve your life, let me disabuse you of that notion because it will. I'm a testament to that from the story that I told you about me not having a car and my daughter going to kindergarten and me needing to work. And I walked. I walked actually a total of probably an hour. But even if I did half of that, I still would have dropped the same weight. I'm not going to say my numbers here right now, but I'm just tell y'all that at my highest, I was like 285 pounds. I'm not that now. I'm still over 200 pounds, but I need to get off of it. All right, we had 30 minutes, y'all. I'm trying to get under 200 pounds. That is a goal, but I'm also trying to look good. I want to continue to look good. Happy Friday, cuz. I didn't even see you. Thank you so much. I just want to look good. So let me show you guys. Woo! I got on this makeup. Woo! But when I tell y'all I'm sweating, I don't even know if y'all can see it. YouTube can see it. I'm live on YouTube. YouTube can see it. I'm just trying to pat it until I get off live, and then I'll take it off and get in the shower. But now I need my glasses. Auntie's eyes are poor. Okay. Thank y'all so much for joining me. And hold on. Shanika, I'm gonna add you as a moderator if you're still on here. Hey Cuzzo, hey Renee. I can't see. Oh, she might not be on here no more. But that was 30 minutes of walking, y'all. I have been on live probably at least an hour by my calculations. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I appreciate every single one of you. Even if you weren't able to stay on long, I greatly appreciate y'all coming on YouTube. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. TikTok, make sure you guys are following me. I have 530 likes on TikTok. I don't know if anybody was able to see me on YouTube, but it's still fine. I still am going to clip some of these clips. Thank you, cuz. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm about to add you as a moderator, Shanika. Hold on. It told me to add some people because I don't have any moderators. I'm going to add you. Can I add you? Oh, it's not. It's not letting me. Oh, maybe I was doing it wrong. Hold on. So whenever I go live, especially when I'm on this walking pad and I'm not able to see who's like making comments and stuff. All right, Shanika, I just added you as a moderator for me. So you should get some notifications from TikTok. So whenever you're on my live, and sometimes when you're like this walking pad is a little bit far away from the phone, so I can't really see. They do make products that you can use. Like I used to be able to, I still have it, but it's a little um, mirror that I can have in my hand that mirrors my phone, and I can see what people are saying. But sometimes I'm not always able to catch people saying off the word stuff. So I need moderators to be able to manage that for me. If people come on and get out of pocket, you can block them, you can mute them, you can, do all kinds. You can report their comments, you can do all the things as a moderator. So I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to get off live because I need to get in the shower now. And I need to also, oh, I don't need to make dinner. Y'all, I made chicken last night. So really, I think my husband made rice. I have to check, but I don't even think I need to make lunch today. I'm gonna have a sweet potato for lunch, and I'm gonna have, what else do I got? I got some chicken, and I don't have any more spinach. I ate all the spinach yesterday, but I'm gonna have to, let's see, what did I buy? What greens did I buy? I'm gonna have to make that cabbage. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make that cabbage. I got some cabbage in the freezer that I cut up, so I'm gonna make the cabbage. But I don't think I have anything else. I made some smoothies yesterday, so I don't even need to make no smoothies today. But at any rate, I probably will go live a little bit later on today. But I just wanted to come on live and show you guys that I'm committed to doing my 30 minutes of walking. In case you're just joining me, hi, my name is Shonda. I live in Charlotte. I post content. I'm a content creator, but I'm also a TikTok shop affiliate. If you guys see my videos posted, please share those videos. If there's anything that you ever want to get that I'm promoting, click on the shopping cart. I'm still live right now. There's things in my shopping cart that I have talked about on this live. I will repost this video on different socials, so make sure you go and check it out. Specifically, the walking pad that I was just using is on here. It's $107. It's one that can fit up under your desk. But you only need 30 minutes of walking every single day for the rest of your life to keep yourself in good health. Okay. These shorts are in my TikTok shop. Um, the makeup that I was using today, Shanika. So I was using Lake Rain's Serum Boosted Skin Tint, the Makeup Forever Skin Essentials palette, the Color Pop Lippy. This one is called Good Times. And oh, I didn't even show you guys the shoes before I get off. Let me show you guys the shoes now that I'm finished um, walking. Let me show you the shoes, and I'll show you the insoles as well. That's the only thing that I didn't show you guys. Okay, so let me slip these shoes off. The shoes are currently pinned right now. These are some really cute. These are from 2024, like it says. So these are just some little cute little lace up shoes. I got them in all the colors, y'all. I got them in pink, yellow, like a lime green, black. I got them in white. I got them in all the colors. They're only $8, y'all. If you need some shoes to work out in, you need some shoes to throw around. I wear them outside the house too, but they come in different colors. Let me show you. It's 11 colors: pink, lime green, yellow, black, white. Oh, they got like a periwinkle color, like that. No, that's lavender. Then they got like a sky blue. Then they got like some green and black ones. They got some pink and black ones. They got some white and black ones. And they got some fuchsia and black ones. They are so cute. I need to order. Hold on now. I need to get these lilac color. I don't think I ordered them. Let me see. Was they in my size, y'all? Let me get my size in the purple. Purple is my favorite color. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, and these pink and black ones look cute too. I got the white, I got the yellow, I got the black, I got the lime, I got the pink. So yeah, grab those. They're $8 shoes. So if you need some quick little shoes, to go to your kids' flag football, or to go to whatever events you're going to go to that's going to be outside. If you're a mom like me and your kid plays football, basketball, softball, baseball, volleyball, is a cheerleader, flag football, soccer, um, rugby, all the things, you're going to need some shoes to be outside with. So that's what these are. And then let me show you what I put inside of the shoes. Okay. Those are some $8 shoes, basically $9 shoes. I am 46, about to be 47. And I have plantar fasciitis. and I bought these insoles. So I take the insoles out of my shoes, and I bought these insoles, and I didn't even have to do anything with them. Look how dirty they are. I need to wash them. I didn't even have to do anything. You know how sometimes you buy insoles and you have to like cut this and cut that and do. I didn't have to do nothing to these insoles. These are soft, elastic, breathable. I can wash them. I'm gonna put them in the washing machine right now. But look, they got all of that. This helps my plantar fasciitis. I can put these on and I can be out at my daughter's flag football games all the time. No problem. So go and grab these. They're $5, $4.99. And as always, when you guys are checking out, before you check out, before you hit place order, look in your deals section. There might be coupons in there, TikTok shop coupons or specific brand coupons to get you some things. But these are $5. Put 2 pair in your shopping cart. Add these to your cart, add 2 pair. Because I'm telling you what's going to happen for me is going to happen to you. So I put 2 in my shopping cart because I just like buying 2. For me, no matter what I buy, I'm going to buy 2 pair. When I bought my makeup, I bought 2 pair because I was like, I bought 2 cases of it because I was like, my daughter's probably going to want some or my mom was going to want some. I bought 2 pair of these. You know what happened? When my husband saw me putting these on in my shoes, he was like, where you get them insoles from? And I was like, TikTok. You know I be getting stuff off TikTok shop. And he was like, oh, they might work for me because I work Amazon Flex. They might work for me. That man took my second pair of these insoles and he works Amazon Flex. So if they can work for him who works at Amazon Flex, they can work for you in your flag football journeys, your volleyball, basketball. Put them in there and let them take you through there. Okay? $5. They're gonna be in my shopping cart. They're gonna be in my showcase. So even once I get off live, if you change your mind about, I would go ahead and add them to your cart right now. That way you can have it. But even when I'm not live, you can just hit my showcase, and everything that I'm telling you guys about, anything that I promote, is gonna be in my showcase. Okay? I don't talk about stuff that I don't actually use, don't actually take, or don't actually like. I think there may have been 1 or 2 things that I've ever bought off TikTok Shop that I ended up having to remove from my showcase. And I don't even know if I removed the videos or whatever, but you probably won't even be able to see them anyway because a lot of times the companies no longer are available on TikTok Shop. But anyway, get you some of these insoles. They are thick. Look how thick they are. Plantar fasciitis, in case you didn't know, it's like it affects like the back of your foot. So what this does is give me some support in the back of my foot. I'm embarrassed how dirty these are because I didn't realize how dirty they were. I bought 2 pair so that I bought 2 pair so that I would have some backups, but my husband took it. My husband got it. So I only have one. So I'm gonna have to order me some more. You better go ahead and get you some. If you 46, about to be 47, maybe you already 47, maybe you older than that, maybe you're a little younger than that, but you got problems with your feet. You can't stand on your feet very long. These gonna help you out. Go ahead and grab them. $5. All right. So that's that. And I think that was it. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get in the shower, and I might come back on live later on in some fresh clothes, and I don't know. We'll see, but I'll let you guys know. Before I go, I am going to show y'all how easy it is to put up this Zen Active walking pad. So again, it only comes with 3 pieces. You get the remote. It's in my shopping cart. Click on the cart. It comes with the remote. It comes with the power cord and the main unit. I'm barefoot, but all I got to do is switch off the machine, unplug it. It's got wheels on that side, and I can just move this. Look how easy this is. It's like a vacuum cleaner. That's how easy this is to move. So I'm gonna go grab this, put this right on back where I had it. I store it behind my door in my bedroom. So I'm gonna go put it right on back in here. and I'm done. And you know what else? I'm gonna take this power cord, unplug it, and I just fold it up, and I got a little rubber band. It's like a hair twine, and I'm gonna put the power cord and the remote in the same place. I got a little shelf thing in my bedroom. So that's it, guys. Grab the stuff in my cart. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments on any of my videos, and I'll get back with you. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. My name is Shonda. I live in Charlotte. I appreciate y'all coming on. Y'all have a good day. Happy Friday. Okay, YouTube, I've disconnected from TikTok. Now I'm getting ready to end this live on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me for over a decade, and I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.